Yo, what's up? It's your boy V Moss, co-founder of Virginia Hip Hop Foundation. We're super excited. We just launched our bi-monthly playlist series, Voices of Virginia. Volume 1 came out a couple weeks ago, and so we're here to talk with one of the artists from Virginia that's on the playlist. Actually, the first song on the playlist, if you listen to it. Um, Dope MC from the 757, my guy. Cameron Parker, what's good, bro? How you, man?
Man, I'm blessed, bro. I'm doing well. I'm glad to be up here with you, man. How are you doing?
I'm good, bro. So just real quick, just introduce yourself to the folks for people who are not familiar with Cameron Parker.
All right, man. Once again, I'm Cameron Parker, recording artist from Suffolk, Virginia, 757 Hampton Roads area. Yeah, man, just making music, trying to make this a thing that I do for a living, and pretty much carry on tradition. You know what I'm saying, for the state of Virginia, for the next generation, to make sure that lineage continues to grow. You know what I mean? So that's my thing.
Yeah, man. So June, and we were super excited to be able to get the first playlist out in June because June is Black Music Month. So like, who are some Black musicians, whether it's from Virginia or specifically like from Virginia or not, that you feel like have inspired you in life, but also like specifically inspired you like to be an artist and make music?
I'm gonna go strictly VA. Pharrell Williams, Missy Elliott, um, shoot, Pharrell, Missy, Lady Ray, Nicole Ray. I'm not. Are you hip to Nicole Ray?
Mm-hmm.
Nicole Ray, Timbaland, Trey Songz, of course. Like anything Virginia, like it's just mainly because it's not like a huge number of us. Like Clips as well. Can't forget Clips. Anybody that comes from here, you know what I mean. We take a really good sense of pride, because it's just like it's not many of us, but the ones that do, we always make a mark, and we're not here for a short amount of time. So, yeah, if you from VA in general, I'm with it. I'm behind it.
Yeah, man. And that's something that we like we're super excited about and intentional about the foundation is really just making sure like we are just trying to be that vehicle that brings people together to celebrate us. Like it's just we've done so much as a state to impact culture and influence culture in so many different ways, but it's like, it's not that we don't get the credit, it's just like it's harder to get the credit because it's not like a big city, right? Like not everyone has
Right.
to come through Virginia, right? Like people got to go to New York for things. People got to go to DC for things. People got to go to Chicago and LA for things. But like you don't got to come from Virginia, but like at the same time, the music especially has been everywhere. So we're super excited about that, bro. So you just released your new project, American Rapstar. Talk about the
Yep.
album, who produced on it, what inspired it, just like give people like the rundown of what, you wanted to do and what you wanted to express on the songs that you had on the album.
Man, American Rapstar is a concept I've had for the last like couple years. As far as executive production on it, my partner Rove, who owns like the Lane brand, has been my manager for the last like however many years. We collabed on curating this project. As far as production, it features production from 757 producers, Seven Michael, excuse me, Cash B from Richmond, Virginia, and a couple other like producers that we found like along the way, like whether it was like online, but we tried to make it like a fully Virginia curated thing as far as like art direction. So Play Nose was a huge part of the visual aspect. Modern Vision, Jesus Christ, hopefully I don't leave anybody out. But it was a lot of Virginians involved in the process, and that was my biggest thing, making sure it represented Virginia and redefine what it means to be a rap star out of America. Like all like politics and stuff aside, it's
Yeah.
about the music. It's about just making sure we have a universal approach coming from Virginia.
Yeah, for sure, bro. So I know you just had a show a couple weeks ago. Like, tell people about that. How was that?
Bro, it was crazy. It was one of those things where my manager Rove has been asking me for a while. It's like, look, we've dropped a project here, we dropped a project there. What's gonna help separate you from everything else going on in a lot of other areas, not just Virginia, is you doing your own headline show. to where you can see where you really are in terms of who's coming out to support what's going on. So he was just like, I promise you, once you do this, this is what's going to help take things to the next level. So curated the project through the whole show through all indie. So Keem, Will, Lou, Robe, the whole squad banded together, Antidote Agency,
Hmm.
and yeah, we just put it together. We knew what the theme was, and like I said, we kept everything in Virginia. The what's it called? The actual artwork, like the flyer, was made by a Virginia artist as well, Matthew Pierce.
Hmm.
Incredible on that. Like I said, I just wanted to be a full Virginia thing all around.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. And like that's something that we talk about too. Like in this day and age, like we craving that in-person experience. So like, yes, we got more access to each other and to more information through the internet and stuff, but like to be able to not in replace of, but in addition to add the in-person elements to, I think that's definitely opportunity to really spark the growth, right? Like you got that in that time where like that face-to-face with people is gonna go a long way. For building a
Absolutely,
fan base of people that want to support you, because it's not like you just somebody who make music and I see you on the internet. It's like, nah, like I actually know Cam. I actually met Cam. That's a good dude. I heard him perform this song in person. Like that's so yeah, kudos to you
real
for
life.
for doing that. I think that's going to be a huge part of like how you keep growing and go to the next level, man. So, the song that we have on the playlist is Smile. Dope song. It's one of my favorite songs on the project. Give people a little bit of insight into like what's the meaning and like the inspiration behind the song.
Man, the inspiration behind that record, it was two songs that inspired it. It was "Smile" by Scarface. I watched him perform that song on NPR Tiny Desk, and I think that's one of the greatest Tiny Desk I've ever watched. It
Hmm.
inspired me to buy a Fender. I got a car now, so I'm trying to work that into my music. And then Tupac, "Keep Your Head Up." That was another
Mm.
record. So like those two records are the nucleus of what drove Smile. Like I wanted to make something to where like I believe music is the medicine, and so I feel like when people put those headphones on or put those speakers on to listen to it, it's something that has value that can heal them no matter what. You know what I mean? Because I think a lot of times, with as much music that comes out now, it kind of almost makes it like a disposable thing. So it's like for us, our biggest thing is quality. Like we want to make sure that this record stands the test of time and can really affect people. So I'm happy that that was like one of your favorites because that's one of the ones that I feel is the soul of the project.
Yeah, bro. I mean, definitely like the production across the board on every
Mm-hmm.
song. It's such I really appreciated how much of a cohesive project it was, where like it wasn't sounding the same, which is something that, you don't want cohesion to the point of boring, right? Like, but you want cohesion to the point where like it feels like something that is
Right.
like meant to be together. And I think that that was really dope. And Smile definitely is a song that sticks out in that for sure, bro. So kudos to you, man. So tell the people, man, what's next? Like, where can they see you at? Like, what new music you got coming out that you can talk about if you can? Like, what's next?
Okay. What's next, man, is like I'm definitely dropping more music before the year's out. Whether it's like another project or two. The freestyle series is gonna continue. A lot of features with artists from like other areas now. Like we're expanding the network by like going to the Carolinas, the Californias, New York's, Texas, with a bunch of different artists that I know. To where like we're gonna put our flag out there as well as far as like what we do in Virginia. So that some pretty interesting features. Community events, you know what I mean? Like I want to do like a back to school drive for the kids. So like just different things that really just further builds community because that's
Yeah.
what all indie is about. It's about a community to where like, within this fan base that we're building, people are building family within it. You know what I mean? So it's like, yo, if you listen to Cameron Parker's music, then all right, cool. Like we already are on the same wavelength because music is like a universal thing that unites us all. Like stuff like that in sports.
Yeah.
So I'm just using the platform that I'm given to just bring people together, bro, through music and whatever else comes of it for them and beyond. Like that's what we do it for. It's more of a community thing.
Yeah, man. That's important. That's important, man. I think that like community has got to be rooted in so much of everything that we do in general, just the way like how crazy things are in the world. But like you said, the way that music and sports have the ability to bring people together, like community is the key, man. So Shout out to you, bro. Like, super happy that we could sit down and chat, man. Like, I'm a fan of the music. I know, we've been connected online and we connected at the Clips. Like, it's crazy. The Clips thing was almost a year ago in a couple of weeks, which is like, it seems like it was,
Wow, yeah.
yeah. But yeah, man, super happy to connect, man. Super proud of you. For those of you watching, make sure you go check out Cameron Parker's project, American Rapstar. Check out the song Smile on our Voices of Virginia Volume 1 playlist. You can find it on Apple, Spotify, and on YouTube. You can look for, I think on Apple and Spotify, it's under Chance Fisher's account, who's one of our co-founders. But YouTube, just make sure you check out our YouTube page, Virginia Hip Hop Foundation. But stay tuned for the next playlist. It's coming out. We're making sure we're going to try to do it bi-monthly, so it's going to be coming out sometime in August, hopefully. But just keep it locked to all things Virginia Hip Hop Foundation, man. Like we are super happy to all the work that we've been able to do to this point. We're coming up on our 1 year anniversary in the end of August.
Yo,
So yeah, man. Like we just happy to be here, happy to keep making an impact. So appreciate everybody checking out everything that we got going on. Make sure you check out the playlist and we'll talk to y'all later.